Our net assessment of the current situation is that Iraq does not possess facilities to produce fissile material in sufficient amounts for nuclear weapons. It would require several years and extensive foreign assistance to build such fissile material production facilities. It could, however, assemble nuclear weapons within months if fissile material from foreign sources were obtained.
I think to the extent that the U.S. and U.K. governments have additional information, they would presumably put it into the dossiers that they plan.
Iraq can certainly produce new stocks of bulk BW agent, including botulinum toxin and anthrax, with its existing facilities, equipment, and materials. BW agent could be delivered by short-range munitions, including artillery shells and rockets. Delivery by ballistic missile is more problematic, given that much of the agent would be destroyed on impact and the immediate area of dispersal would be small. Civilian casualties could still be in the hundreds or the thousands.
Technology, as mentioned with the Aero missile.
Unless Iraq has advanced beyond the impact fusing and warhead design of its 1990-era special warheads, its ability to disseminate effectively CW agent on ballistic missiles is questionable, since so much agent would be destroyed on impact. Our net assessment of the current situation is that Iraq has probably retained a small force of about a dozen 650-kilometer range Al-Hussein missiles. These could strike Israel, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Iran, and Kuwait, and they could be armed with CBW warheads.
Later this year, I think that
This strategic dossier does not attempt to make a case either way as to whether Saddam Hussein's WMD arsenal is a casus belli per se. Wait and the threat will grow, strike and the threat may be used. Clearly, governments have a pressing duty to develop earlier strategy to deal comprehensively with this unique international problem.
It is not a hit-to-kill system, but uses a platform.
I think there is a step before that, and perhaps we
issues involved in armed inspections, which have been touted as late.
in order to achieve his strategic objective. I don't think this job of eliminating Iraq's weapons of mass destruction can be done by air forces and cruise missiles. We don't know enough, I think, in detail about where these facilities are. Some of them may well be underground. Some of them we know are mobile, like mobile laboratories for biological weapons, for example, and so on. So I think we wouldn't know any more than we would in 1998. There should be a shot at inspectors returning. I think there should be a last-ditch effort, saying to Baghdad, completely unhindered, no strings attached, if you want to show the world that you've ended these programs, because you haven't convinced them yet, let the inspectors come back with the original conditions under UN Security Council Resolution 687, which the previous inspection regime, so-called UNSCOM, operated, and that might be helping convincing the world community. I don't have a great deal of optimism they would cooperate fully enough, but it should be given a shot. Arms Control Institute, which if you've been reading our newsletter, you know we have some very important cooperative projects, and so we're delighted to cooperate with CBACI on this occasion. So that's just a diary.